Welcome back, fans. This is Jonathan Stiles, ready to commentate another great week of Mountain State Wrestling. This week we have a humongous main event, a three-way match for the tag team titles between Dwayne, Tenney, and Diablo Jr. taking on the Bunkhouse boys and two members of the Gift Garage, Brian, Karl, and Derek Billings. Now, let's go to Larry Light and learn how you can bring Mountain State Wrestling to your area.
This is Commissioner Larry Light. If you'd like to see the great TV stars of NWA Mountain State Wrestling come to your town, give us a call at area code 304-673-2054 or check us out on the web at mountainstatewrestling.com.
This match is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. First, from Harlem, New York, McPeak! And his opponent from Jacksonville, Florida, the Dark Horse, Barnett! Matt Richmond, your referee. And now, fans, we're going to get to see the two new NWA Mountain State towns square off and try to jockey for position as they move up the ladder that is Mountain State Wrestling. Both men could become serious contenders for the junior heavyweight title currently held by Diablo Jr. And this match could show who is that top man that should be facing Diablo Jr. down the line. McPeak with a side headlock applied now, and Barnett reversing it. Barnett a little unknown to me here, fans. I have been to Jacksonville, Florida, and seen where he lives. Great home, ladies and gentlemen. Great home, very respectful, and the best sweet tea in this side of Jacksonville. McPeak, as I told you, a hard-fighting man out of Harlem, New York. And now as he has those head scissors applied, he's trying to pick up Barnett, but Barnett flipping back. And a clean break by Barnett. Elbow tie-up. Now, Barnett going to work on the arm. And I tell you what, fans, you could be seeing one of the 2010 Rookies of the Year in there. This year's Rookie of the Year was Karl. And he'll be defending that TV title later on this hour. As McPeak takes Matt Barnett down to the mat. Little bit of Survivor there, fans, as I am a huge fan of the show. And it looks like Matt Barnett going for the pin. And McPeak getting quickly over to the corner as Barnett telling him, hey, get up, I'll give you another piece. Both men circling each other like tigers in a cage. And Barnett in the corner, McPeak just being a little bit arrogant, but not too much. Just a little bit of one-upmanship, almost like a sibling one-upmanship. And not one with the leg, and Barnett has him down, and push the knee out of McPeak. Going for what looks like a modified figure four here, and McPeak could be in real trouble. Referee just letting both men slap each other silly like a girl fight. And McPeak getting to the ropes and getting to the outside. And McPeak's got to be a little bit frustrated after that modified figure four applied to him. Barnett adjusting his shoes as well as McPeak adjusting his knee brace. McPeak taking advantage of as Barnett wastes no time to capitalize and get on there. Irish whip into the ropes and I think he hit him with a sun don't shine. And now both men down to the mat. As Barnett has the side headlock applied and puts him into the corner, ladies and gentlemen. And a big chop. Another chop. Barnett whipping McPeak over to the corner. And a boot. McPeak going to work on the midsection. And great job by McPeak. And McPeak's going to have to do a lot more than that if he's going to go home with a victory here today. And now, McPeak letting Barnett garner his breath. Okay, and now, Barnett's coming out first and McPeak clotheslines him. McPeak now. McPeak stretching out Barnett. Going for some sort of submission style maneuver. Ref checking him. Is he saying no? And fans, in this little break, I want to remind you to check out MountainStateWrestling.com. We got a bunch of great stuff coming up and a new website that is debuting very soon. 2 count only there. 5 minutes has elapsed for the match. 5 minutes remaining. And now Barnett fighting to keep McPeak down. And Barnett with a great suplex to McPeak. Two count only. Wait a minute. A slap. Oh. And look at the chop by McPeak. Out of nowhere for adrenaline. Looks like he's got a second win. Shades of the Maestro out there, maybe, ladies and gentlemen. And McPeak saying, here I come, baby, let me fly. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Bunkhouse applied. And now, Barnett trying to flip him around for a snap here. 6 minutes has elapsed in the match. 4 minutes remaining. Reverse chin lock applied as Barnett trying to get the sleep applied. Is he going to get Suji to McSleep? Yes, I said McSleep, ladies and gentlemen. 2, this could be it. And no, wait a minute, McPeak out of nowhere. Get something going. Get up. And now McPeak trying to find some adrenaline, trying to find some fortitude. Elbowing the midsection and pushing up. And slapping. And whipping Barnett into the ropes and wow, what a great drop kick. 7 minutes has elapsed in the match. 3 minutes remaining. And wait a minute, what's this? Shawn Cruz is coming out. And Shawn Cruz. No contest. Shawn Cruz, what is this? Oh, what is this?
Business! These two champ bros got nothing! None one can take it better than me! Karl, I see you again. I take what's mine.
shut up. First of all, I cannot stand coming to the biggest skate capital in the world, Matopia. You have got to be the mayor. Secondly, my part of business out here right now is I want the Maestro to come out here and step in the ring with the Mountain State Wrestling Heavyweight Champion because he never defeated me. He never defeated me, Leonard Sims, and you know it. You screwed me over. That's my strap. Come on out here, Maestro. Come on out here and give me my shot at my title.
I knew it wasn't going to be an easy thing. I knew we were going to have it easy when we won this championship back. Being champion is hard work. You got Shawn Cruz out here challenging me for the title. Now you got a guy, you got the former champ here challenging me again. You never lost it because you never showed up.
I never lost.
You had some boys show up for you. That's not being a champion, pal. What, your dog ate your homework? Well, you know, everybody's challenging me. Everybody's challenging the people's champ. You know what? The people's champion is time the people challenge him because the people's champ is ready to kick some booty right here, right now. Give us stand ready. Come on right now. Let's do it. I'm telling you, I'll shake it.
Usually I get to do the introductions, but both men really want a piece of each other. And if you haven't heard, here's a little bit of the backstory. King Richard having some travel problems, unable to make his title defense in Hinton, West Virginia, put up Derek Billings to replace him, and thinking that Derek Billings would successfully retain that heavyweight title. Maestro, that night, crowned the four-time NWA Mountain State Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, which just goes to show you, you never know what's going to happen at a live event. Well, I'll bet you up to speed, fans. Let's take a look now. Maestro, King Richard go at it. King Richard begging for mercy. So if I were you, I wouldn't be so merciful with this man. We all know what he's like. And oh, and a big poke to the eye. Oh, down goes King Richard. You can hear the fans cheering for Maestro, ladies and gentlemen. King Richard, I think, has bitten off more than he could chew. He's really angered the dragon in a manner of speaking. He went into that cave, poked it with a big stick, and now you're seeing what he's got, ladies and gentlemen. Which is the Maestro dismantling King Richard in there. Stronger words from the fans as they are taunting chanting anti-King Richard remarks. And King Richard now with some serious blows. Fans, you don't want to go anywhere because up next, Karl will be defending his TV title against Shawn Cruz in a great match. Former junior heavyweight champion taking on TV champion. Throws King Richard down right into the ropes. Strong with those closed fists opening the head of King Richard. Oh my God! Oh, and look at the knee drop by the Maestro. Stroh stretching him out, looking for that submission. Now, Stroh's really putting it to King Richard. Anyway, what's that? Now what's this? I gotta get an official word here. To me, it looks like King Richard's foot was in the ropes, but I don't know. What's the word, referee? There you go. Disqualification? Huh? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner as a result of a disqualification, King Richard. Well, see, that's what you get when you're so aggressive against someone like the Maestro. Maestro seeing nothing but red and not breaking that hold by the 5 count. And I gotta tell you, Stroh is a difficult man to anger. A great Christian man with a long fuse. But at this point, it looks like King Richard just went a little bit too far.
Styles! West Virginia, it's not over yet. Get the rise, you're going down.
August 21st, Alderson, West Virginia. NWA Mountain State Wrestling, the best wrestling organization that area has to bring, is coming to you. I will be there, along with my tag team partner, Diablo. Stroh will be there. The best talent, the best TV. Come see yourself on television a few weeks later. Just be there. Come see me destroy somebody else. Be there.
Saturday, August 28th, Rand, West Virginia, RANDWV, baby. Strohzilla, the People's Champ, will be in the house. NWA Mountain State Wrestling at its very best, coming at you, full effect all night. Last time I was in Rand, West Virginia, it was crazy. It was buck wild, and now I'm returning once again, the People's Champ. So people in Rand, West Virginia, get ready, get pumped up, get fired up, get blowed up, because we're going to party all night long and do it NWA Mountain State style. Ooh la la.
This is your friendly neighborhood psychopath speaking. Karl. Just trying to tell you about Saturday, September 4th in Hinton, West Virginia at the Summers County Memorial Building. We're going to have a lot of fun there, aren't we? I don't know who I'm going to beat that night, but I know I'm going to be walking out with the television championship.
Let's go backstage now and get comments for our big TV title match from the television champion Karl.
Shawn Cruz. Nobody in this world knows you more than I do. You caused me to be this way. You've taken everything I hold dear, and now you're coming for something else. And I just can't have that. I'm going to go into this match tonight as the television champion, and I'm going to leave the exact same way. Shawn Cruz, nobody knows you more than I do. And tonight, the loose cannon misfires.
This match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NWA Mountain State Wrestling television title. First, the challenger from Roanoke, Virginia, Shawn Cruz. And his opponent from the Asylum, the 2009 Most Popular Wrestler of the Year, the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Television Champion, Karl! Matt Richmond, referee. Okay. Okay, referee trying to get the action started here and get Karl and Shawn Cruz to start off. And wait a minute. Now you have to be blind not to see the stick that Shawn Cruz has. What? Now, if you can... Wait a minute. Now, the ref hasn't called for the bell, so the stick is still technically legal. And if Shawn Cruz wants to use it, there isn't really much the ref can do about it, but he is trying to get it out of there so the match can get started. And wait, Karl, stop it! Wait, what's this? And Karl with the headbutt. Let's start this match off right, baby! And out of the ring goes Shawn Cruz. And Karl, yeah, where's Shawn Cruz going? Hey, look, a souvenir! Thank you, Karl. I got Karl's stick here, in a manner of speaking, right in front of me. And Shawn Cruz, the count starting. And Shawn Cruz taking his sweet old time out there, fans. Getting back to the ring. And no. Okay. And Shawn Cruz gets back into the ring. Okay. Cruz cowardly getting out of the ring. And now, both men are beginning to measure each other up. And Karl going to work on the wrist, ladies and gentlemen. The ref checking to see for a heel pull, but Karl taking sweet advantage and biting Shawn Cruz. What? Karl being a little bit playful in there, fans, which has got me somewhat flabbergasted. This is a new side of Karl I've seen. Seems to be concentrating on becoming a singles competitor here in Mountain State Wrestling. Karl. Karl now. Oh! Shawn Cruz, it looks like he has the upper hand out there. Karl trying to go 1930s boxing style. And unbelievable. Shawn Cruz has Karl into the corner and measuring him, but no! Karl with a great headbutt. Oh, and a big chop by Karl. Another headbutt. And now he's taking him pillar to post, picking him up to the hip toss. And Karl with big offense, ladies and gentlemen. And a scoop and a slam it down to Shawn Cruz. And Karl measuring, but nobody home. Oh. Shawn Cruz using the knees to his advantage. And running. Shawn Cruz claiming that he has completely demolished Karl, going for a very lackadaisical cover there. And now reverse chin lock applied to Karl. Fans, don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss our big main event. That tag team title match, a three-way match between two members of the Gift Garage, the Bunkhouse boys, taking on Diablo Jr. and Tenney. I tell you what, fans, what a great way for us to start off that hour. Suji McPeak and Matt Barnett. Definitely two great guys you want to keep an eye on here in Mountain State Wrestling. Speaking of keeping an eye on things, Shawn Cruz better keep an eye on this match if he wants to go on victorious and try and quit using the lazy man's pin if he wants to gain the TV title. And off the ropes comes and he's choking. Referee trying to get in to make the count. Shawn Cruz being a little bit arrogant out there, turning into one of the great television championship matches in history. You hear the fans calling for Karl. Oh, there's a chin buster. 5 minutes has elapsed in the match. 5 minutes remaining. Both men down. Referee starts the count. Matt Richmond up to 3 now as both men are down. Now up to 5 now. And they're working back. Oh, fighting feverishly to get up and be the first man to get up. Irish whip up the rope and go with a great backbreaker by Karl. Wait a 1, 2. Oh, but Shawn Cruz gets his hand on the ropes to break up that pin. And now Karl climbing the ropes to get out there. We could see some great things. High flying wrist by Karl, and he got caught. 6 minutes has elapsed in the match. 4 minutes remaining. And a pin here. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. And I tell you, we have not seen the Psycho Crusher out of Karl in a while, his famous finishing maneuver. And that may be the key to victory to put away Shawn Cruz and go home and retain that TV title. Now, Shawn Cruz using some despicable tactics there. And Shawn Cruz now going in there with the close fist, getting Karl with the boot. Karl, what is this? Oh my! And that is it. Your winner and still NWA Mountain State Wrestling Television Champion, Karl! Karl with a hard-fought victory. Congratulations, Karl. You had a wonderful match. And I tell you what, Karl showing why he is the television champion. Karl wanting the microphone. Get the music on. Hey, Karl, don't forget, you must hold the button.
Hey, Shawn Cruz. And ladies and gentlemen, that was our new finisher called the Straight Jacket.
The Straight Jacket.
And I just got to tell you how excited I am next week on MSW TV. It's going to be me getting my shot at the MSW Heavyweight Championship.
What? What? Oh my God! Karl versus Strong!
After that match, Karl's going to become the first ever Grand Slam champion in the history of Mountain State Wrestling.
Oh my God! Big words by Karl. Can he do it? I tell you what, I want to get next week here now just so we can see this match. Oh, wait a minute. Some words by the heavyweight champion, Stro. Fans, I don't think more words need to be said. That's going to be one for the record books, a match of the year. You want to make sure you tune in next week to NWA Mountain State Wrestling Television. TV champion versus heavyweight champion. Can Karl become the first Grand Slam winner in Mountain State Wrestling? You don't want to miss it. Fans, now let's learn how you can get a copy of March Madness 2.
Wrestling fans, ooh la la! The Maestro of Wrestling, the Stro, is here to tell you good people about the greatest DVD coming out of all time. NWA Mountain State Wrestling proudly presents March Madness number 2. With all the great matches going on the line, street fights, last man standing, tables and ladders and chairs. Oh my! It's all going down. Check us out. March Madness 2. Available at MountainStateWrestling.com and MSW Shop Zone, baby. Check it out. www.MountainStateWrestling.com. Ooh la la.
Oh yeah. I got you, Jeff.
What's he saying?
Just a second.
What?
I got you.
Where's he at?
Oh, we got the tag team titles done. It's a done deal.
Where is he?
Of course we do. Yeah, where's
he?
All right. Oh yeah. It's a done deal, baby. Okay.
Talk to a brick wall here.
He just said he wants us to take the tag team gold home, bring it back to the gift garage.
Okay.
And he wants us to make it up with Ricky with what happened.
What?
So we
What do
got
you
this
mean?
shit.
Where
It'll
you
never
lost
happen
it?
again, I promise you.
Yeah, you know where he lost my title and I never got to defend it.
Know where the Maestro cheated me out of your title. But that's cool. It'll never happen again. We got
Y'all
this.
got this.
Tag team gold
Tag team
tonight,
titles
baby.
to
We
make it
got
up to Ricky.
Bunkhouse girls, Sissy Raj, 3-way tag team title match today. We done beat you both. The only time you get the upper hand on us is when you get us from behind. But both of you are going to have to face Tenney and myself today. And we're going to show you and West Virginia why we are the Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Yeah!
Fans, this is going to be a great three-way match. What a great way to end the hour. Big triple threat main event. The triple threat rules will apply, which I will explain here in just a moment, fans. Diablo Jr. and Tenney have really got their work cut out for them tonight. If you're watching it this evening, if you're watching it live, it's this morning. This three-way match is scheduled for one fall with TV time remaining. That is for the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Championships. First, accompanied to the ring by King Richard from Princeton, West Virginia, the team of the Legit Hit, Brian Karl and Dynamite Derek Millings, 2 members of Gift Garage. The second team in this morning's contest from Lubbock, Texas. They are former 4-time NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions. For Big Willie Blackheart, the Bandit, the Bunkhouse Boy! And their opponents. First, from Charleston, West Virginia, he is one half of the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Tenney! team partner from Mexico City, Mexico. He is the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion and other half of the Tag Team Champions, the Mecca of Mountain State Wrestling, Diablo Jr. Matt Richmond, your referee. Now, fans, let me explain the triple threat rules here being applied in this three-way match. Anybody can really tag anybody and bring anybody in, and neither Diablo Jr. and Tenney have to be in the ring to get pinned. For example, if Brian Kyle was to pin Bandit or vice versa, they would go home with the Tag Team Championships. And speaking of that, it looks like the legit hit, and Bandit will be starting things off here. As soon as the referee calls for the bell, and the referee calls to get the thing started, Brian Kyle really needs to focus in on this match rather than the fans if he wants to take the Tag Team Championship home for his brother and the other members of the Gift Garage, including by his absence, Jason the Gift Kincaid. I know that all three members of the Gift Garage had a little powwow with the Gift earlier this week, and they all said and sat down and formulated the strategy that they claim can bring home the tag team titles. And now Brian Kyle going to work on the arm of the Bandit. Brian Kyle stretching them out there. Working on the wrist now, and Bandit reverses and continues to pull on that arm. Oh. Wait a minute, fans, what is this? Both men going back and forth. A series of reversals continue to work on one particular body part. And now here comes the former heavyweight champion, Dynamite Derek Billings, as he twists the arm of the Bandit. And the Bandit now reversing and not even on the receiving end. And here comes the Irish Whip, reversal, and off the ropes. Oh, wow, what a great fist by Dynamite Derek Billings. And it looks like breaking out the pinning combination will be the quick man of the match, Diablo Jr. Diablo Jr. really on par here to get something going here at Mountain State Wrestling. I had an opportunity to speak with him earlier this week at his house in Mexico City, Mexico. Beautiful Spanish attire. I know that he's talked about retaining that television title or the tag team title and going after the television title and wanting a shot at Karl down the line. And I tell you what, fans, if you didn't hear already, next week you want to tune in, because speaking of the television title, the television championship, Karl, he will be taking on Maestro Wrestling in a heavyweight championship match. And now Tenney in the ring, Maestro the knockout punch, working on that arm that Brian Kyle has taken apart early in the match. And Bandit down to one knee now as the referee checks the Bandit. Bandit saying no, he does not submit. Derek Billings finally says, yeah, it looks like that this may not be on the up and up, fans. And now, wait a minute, tag brings Brian Kyle. What? Blind tag applied and takes Tenney out. And Diablo was saying, hey, you know what? Let those hubbubs do the work. And Big Willie, speaking of hubbubs, comes into the ring. Big Willie never met a buffet he didn't like. Brian Kyle reversing, get him into the ropes, and wow, what a hip toss to take Big Willie Blackheart down. I I can't believe it, fans. Miracles do happen. Big Willie Blackheart is off of his feet. And the ref has got to get the bandit out so that Big Willie Blackheart can be the legal man. And Karl slugging away. Whipping. Big Willie reverses and oh, what a humongous splash. It's like the sun was just eclipsed, ladies and gentlemen. A slap there and tag to Tenney. Tenney coming in and placing the boots to Karl. Tenney being just ruthless as he goes to work on that wrist. Whipping Karl off the ropes and a good elbow. Tenney got him whipping again. Gets him in and wow, look at the clothesline by Tenney. Tenney going for that pin and continuing to work on the body part. And now Diablo starting as the fresh man. 5 minutes has elapsed in the match. 5 minutes. And Diablo, down. And trying to get the pin. Is he going to be victorious? 2. No. 2 count only. And wow, what a great drop kick by Diablo Jr. to take Karl down. The tag brings the bandit in. And you know what? They say politics make strange bedfellows, but in this case, I think the Gifterage is really making strange bedfellows because of the fact that the Bunkhouse boys and Diablo Jr. and Tenney are working as one unit and a suplex keeps Karl down. The tag brings Willie Blackheart back into this match. And it looks like, yes, double suplex. I can't believe that. This could be it. The referee's out of position. Bandit needs to get out of the ring. 1, 2, wait a minute. And Bandit over in the corners. Big Willie Blackheart takes a boot to the head by Diablo Jr. And Diablo Jr. getting taunted by Big Willie Blackheart. Now, oh, look at that. Referee's trying to get Bandit out of there. Now, Karl fighting to get out of the corner. Unbelievable. Karl trying to go for the pin. Get the victory. Wait a minute, Bandit grabbing the ref as Tenney gets in there. Wait a minute. And a little bit of confusion, and that's what happens when you get these 3-team matches, fans. And Karl pulling Big Willie Blackheart up, but Big Willie breaking the eyes and tagging Diablo Jr. into the match to try to catch a breather. And what a power slam by Karl! Karl tagging in his brother, Dynamite Derek Billings. Derek Billings. Derek Billings now picking up. And he's going to, backbreaker applied to Diablo Jr. And now he's stretching him out. And just pulling on him. And, sidewalk slam, pin, great right to leg, 2. Oh, I thought that was going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm being told to cease and desist by the former television champion, the Bandit. Bandit really needs to keep his eyes on this match and not on my commentary, so that if he wants to be victorious along with his partner, he has to do so. Reverse chin lock applied by Derek Billings now, trying to change the pace of this match. Diablo Jr. fighting out. Coming off the ropes and spinning heel kick. Tag coming in. The legit hit. Karl coming off the ropes. Former TV champion and drops the knee. And I tell you what, when I look at this team, the gift of Raj is two leading men, the legitimate Karl and Dynamite's Garrett Billings. It reminds me of former NWA Tag Team Champions, the Briscoe brothers, and how they do work as a unit. If you got to give them credit for anything, it's how they just know what the other one is thinking. Oh, sunset flip, no! And King Richard gets Karl into the ropes to break up the pin. Karl being a little bit arrogant there when he should have been cutting the pin. No. Now Bandit tagged in and putting the boots. Diablo Jr. Diablo getting pulled up by the ears. Well, I would assume that's where the ears are underneath the mask. As the Bandit picks him up and goes for a torture rack. Shades of Lex Luger, ladies and gentlemen. The total package himself. Diablo Jr. being stretched out like a piece of taffy. 10 minutes has elapsed in the match. 10 minutes. And Bandit has him down, fans. Bandit claiming this will be the one. And Derek Billings breaking up the pin count before Dwayne Tenney even had the chance to. Fans being very vocal tonight against the Bandit. And now Diablo Jr. with a jawbreaker, it looked like to me from my angle, as he tries to tag Tenney but unsuccessfully. But here's the interesting thing, fans. Diablo Jr. does not have to tag Tenney. He could really tag anybody to get out of that ring. And if you look at the veteran experience, the Bandit has him placed in a position that does not allow him to tag anybody. And speaking of tags, here comes Big Boy Blackheart as Bandit holds the leg. Oh, and now they go to work on the knee. Oh! And Diablo Jr. trying to beg for a little bit of mercy here. Big Willie Blackheart now stretching out the knee and wanting to get some assist from the Bandit, but the Bandit being too cocky, not paying attention for the 11 minutes and the 30 seconds that has happened in this match so far. The referee out of position to see that they are cheating. Well, the referee tagging the Bandit back in. The Bandit now pulling on that knee. As he continues to. Fans, he could do some serious damage. He could end up pulling that hip out of the socket just by the way he's stretching Diablo Jr. and just yanking him. Almost like a rag doll. And he tags in the legit hit Karl. And Bandit now coming out. Referee doing his job as Karl gets in there. Boots applied, Diablo Jr. Tenney talking to his partner, trying to coach him, trying to get him over there to make the tag and get the fresh man in there on their team. Yeah, Diablo getting whipped into the corner. Karl getting a big boot. This could be the momentum shift for Diablo Jr. on the middle ropes, and oh, what a great DDT! Both men down. Diablo Jr. needs to roll the other way. Get that tag, Diablo, because that's what you're going to need to garner that victory. But I know I'm coming across a little bit biased, fans, but this is a great tag team match. And you hear the fans trying to get Diablo up and tag Derek Billings and tag to Tenney and clothesline. And King Richard, the words of the Bandit is Tenney. That's out there, wait a minute, the Bandit, King Richard, and Karl going to work on Big Willie Blackheart. And the Bandit fighting it out with King Richard. Wait a minute, Tenney with a spear in the ring. needs to really watch the action in the ring to see what's going on. And wait a minute, Diablo Jr. being used and catapulted out there on all four men. Wow! This looks like a car wreck schoolboy. Wait a minute! What the? They use the ropes, are you kidding me? The winners of the match and new NWA Mountain State Tag Team Champions, the team of Dynamite Derek Billings and the legit hit Karl. I tell you, they had to use an unfair advantage using those ropes. And I'm going to try to get a few words here with them after we get some of that carnage cleared out, fans. Gentlemen, these guys have to be on cloud nine right now, using a schoolboy and a quick pen to get the victory. And now I'd like to get a few words with them, if possible. You got a ring
See that? I'm always holding gold. I don't know what to do with myself.
This time I want to get to the action about becoming three-time NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions, even though some may say, after reviewing footage, that may be under suspect.
We did. Yeah, you got it. We did exactly what we said we were going to do, and we did it. Gift garage style. No thanks to any of you pathetic, redneck, backwoods, incest, Matoka fans. And Jonathan Styles, if you ever look at us with a cross eye, say that you suspect us of doing illegal stunts in that ring, we are not cheaters, we are 100% honest. Hey, shut up! You want to come out here and you want to question our abilities? You haven't even been in the business long enough to make somebody. So shut up and get behind your table where you belong. You people don't know what talent is. You wouldn't know what talent is if I slapped your old bag face in the mouth, and I'll do it, believe me. Bottom line is we're the Gift Garage and we're the best talent Mountain State Wrestling has to offer. And all you idiots in Matoka, West Virginia don't matter. So, thank you for paying my paycheck. I appreciate it. And believe me when I say that the Gift Garage will take on anybody in that locker room. Dwayne, Tenney, Diablo Jr., the Bunkhouse boys. It doesn't matter. Because every time we step in that ring, we leave destruction.
Saturday, August the 28th, Rand, West Virginia, the Rand Community Center. The Gift of Raj is going to roll into town in our brand new cars. We're going to get out in our two-piece suits. We're going to go to the back, we're going to put on our gear, and we're going to leave a path of destruction, just like we always do.
That's right. 1 week later, September 4th, Hinton, West Virginia, the Gift of Raj rolls into town 7 days later to do what we do best and teach these young punks a lesson, the Gift of Raj style.
Fans, what a great hour we had. 2 stars of the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Talent Initiative could have had a great match, but for the interference of Shawn Cruz. Hopefully we will see these two in the ring against each other again real soon. Maestro taking to King Richard to the point where he ended up getting disqualified just out of sheer frustration. Karl retaining his TV title and debuting that great new finishing maneuver, the straitjacket. And we have new tag team champions under suspect circumstances, that being the Gift Garage. Fans, you don't want to go anywhere because next week could be history in Mountain State Wrestling. Karl attempting to become the first ever Grand Slam champion of Mountain State Wrestling and taking on Stro, the Maestro of Wrestling. Tune in next week, Sunday at 11 a.m. to see that great match.
This is professional wrestler Jimmy Valley, the Boogie Woogie Man. Tell all my people, all my brothers and sisters, don't you dare miss this one. NWA Mountain State Wrestling on Fox WV. Oh yeah!